So welcome everybody to day 29, kind of on the last legs of this challenge, so it's going to be quite exciting. So it is rise and shine today, but we're going to take it maybe to a little bit of a next level. So we're going to do a little bit of some breathing, some stretching, some dynamic movements, and we'll just see how that goes. So let's start seated. And I was thinking about doing a little bit of Kapalabhati breath, but maybe not today. Maybe we will just work on our Ujjayi breath, and then maybe tomorrow we'll go into Kapalabhati. But let's sit on a block to raise our hips. Roll the shoulders up, back and round. Give yourself just a little bit of movement to really get those sit bones placed nicely onto the floor or the block. Remember, if your legs aren't comfortable like this, change it and just sit however you want to. That's the main thing. Okay, so simply just take your hand towards your mouth. Take a deep inhale through the nose, exhale, and imagine your hand is a mirror and you're going to be fogging it up. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling with a and just listening to the sound the breath makes as you're letting it go. Noticing how it feels in the back of the throat or in the mouth. But also I don't want it to be a forced breath. I want it to be a nice gradual building breath. So more of a sigh out. Because with Ujjayi breath, you don't want to have a forceful breath because you might become tired with that. So very simply, it's an enjoyable inhale and an enjoyable exhale, if that makes any sense. So you can keep going with the hand, or you seal the lips, release the hand, and just simply find the inhale and the exhale with the same sound. For me, this breath sounds like the ocean, the gentle waves coming in and out. Some hear the wind within the trees. Whatever you hear, I want you to become part of this morning's meditation. The sound, the sensation, the connection of the body, the mind, the breath. When you're ready, blink open the eyes, keep the breath going, and we just move the head from side to side, so tilting the head up and over to the other side. Down towards the chin to the chest, and up and back. We will look right and left. And if a head circle is in the practice, go ahead. For me, my neck is still very sore, so I'll be doing half circles. Gently come back up. Roll your shoulders up, back and round. And then change the direction. And then we're going to do little shoulder pumps. So up, up or down, down. So just moving. And you can start to incorporate the hands. So getting the hands going. This becomes very tiring, trust me. Good, raise the arms up on the inhale. Exhale, let it go. Roll the shoulders up, back and round. Change the direction. And we'll go again. Up, 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 up. Get your hands going. And raise it up. Interlace. Exhale. Have a nice big stretch. Bring the hands back. Find Kali Mudra, so the index fingers pointing up. And we'll lean over to our side. Up and over, other side. Gently bring it back and release the arms. So let's do cat and cow, moving forward, arching the back, inhaling, exhaling, rounding and coming back. Good, so using the breath, inhale to come forwards. Exhale back. Good, move with your breath, or maybe move with more of a flow. Couple more. Again. Let's start to move it into a Sufi roll. So adding arching and rounding. Don't forget to go in our other direction. Good, and then coming back to neutral. Pop yourself off of the block, and if you can and your body allows, let's make our way to our shins. And you can sit on your block here, especially if your knees don't feel so good. But if you can, sit all the way back. Taking right hand to left knee, other hand behind you. Inhale, taking a little twist. Good. Gently taking that hand behind you. Gently having a little lift and a little push, and then gently come back down. Again, a little raise, maybe raise the arm. Come back down. So not arching, it's more of a rotational lift and down. Gently come back, switch sides, have a little twist. And then open it up. So hand comes behind you. Remember, we're not arching the back. It's lifting the hips, opening front chain and back. Again, a little lift. Come back down. One more. Lovely. Gently come on back. Take the legs a little wider. Reaching forward towards our child's pose, but I want it to be moving child's pose. So moving the arms, moving the head, moving your shoulders. Walking your hands over to the left side of the mat, maybe right hand on top of the left, just squaring it out. Having a nice pull on the right side. Moving over to the other side. Good, gently coming on back. Reaching forward, maybe just lifting the bottom and having a little more of a stretch into the back and hips. So a puppy-esque child's pose move. Lovely. And then gently make our way into 4-point kneeling. Raise your right arm high to the ceiling and then threading it through. Reaching the other arm forward and gently pulling your hips back. This is where we're going to change it up a little. So gently coming out of thread the needle. The right hand comes down onto the floor as if you're going to be doing like a chaturanga. The left arm reaches forward. You have a rotational twist towards your right, but we're going to be stretching all the way through the arm and the side body by rotating to your right side. Have a little wiggle and a little move. And I actually turn my thumb up. Good, gently release. Other side, so raising that same arm up, or other arm up, should I say, left arm, and then reaching it underneath. Other arm reaches forward, just having a gentle thread the needle. Unthreading, left hand comes to the floor, right arm reaches forward, and you have a little twist towards your left. I like to wiggle my tail or my hips, just to get a little bit more movement into my side body. Lovely. And then gently release. Looking forward, let's scoop ourselves forward and up to a baby back bend. Have a little sway in your spine. Squeeze the glutes, activating your legs. Take your arms as wide and up onto the fingertips. Inhale, squeeze, lift up. Exhale, down. Again, looking to the right. And down. Lifting up to the left. And down. Good, let's do a little circle up. Round and down. Other way. Lovely. And gently release. Bringing the right forearm underneath you, drawing your hand back and grabbing a hold of the left ankle. Have a little stretch here. Little movement. And a lovely release. Second side. Excellent. Gently release. Tucking your toes. Sit bones back to heels. Lift off into our downward facing dog and pedal it out. Move it out. Sway in the hips. Excellent. Right leg lifts high. Bring it through the gates of the arms. Maybe find your bricks here. The back knee is going to lower down. You're going to puff the chest and look forward. And then you're going to gently bring it back to that lunge. Again, sinking it down with slow resistance and back up. Again, slow resistance as the knee taps down. Back up. This time lowering it all the way back down. Raising, interlacing the fingers, arching the back, opening the heart, sinking in toward our lunge. Good. Okay, options to stay here, or we start to do a nice full little body circle around. In toward the spine, activating a little bit of unbalancing, and change your direction. Good. Gently bring it back down. Pulling it back, up to down dog, pedal it out. Left leg nice and high. Bringing it through the gates of the arms. And the same thing, we lower it down with some resistance and you come back up. Again, lowering it down with some resistance and up. Take your time. Use your breath per movement. And when you're ready, meet me in lunge. I've kept my back toes tucked just for some stability, opening up our chest. And we start that little circle around. Good, change the direction when you feel ready. Beautiful, bringing it down, stepping back, down dog. Pedal it out. Right leg lifts high. Bring it through the gates of the arms. Lovely. Ground the back heel, cartwheel the arms, finding your warrior two. Interlace the fingers behind your head. Same thing. Start your little circle and round. Harder when the hips are open and change your direction. Beautiful. Gently extend the front leg, turn the toes to the long side of the mat, turn the heels, bend your knees. The little hippie shakes are like little sassy hips. Little moves, little lower. Good, gently bring it up. Turn the toes in, interlace the fingers, puff the chest, but just open the heart for a moment. Have a little movement here. So you're in like a little arched movement here. Good, gently release. The left toes will turn. You make your way in toward a warrior two on the second side. So adjust the legs. Finding warrior two, interlace the fingers, start your movement here. Good, change the direction. Lovely. Gently straighten the front leg, turn the toes, turn the heels, bend your knees. Little sassy hip movement. I like to move in my foot now. Have a little side bend. Watch those knees, don't curl in. Lovely, gently bring it back, turn the toes in, interlace the fingers, puff the chest, open the heart. Right toes are going to turn, pivot on your back foot, finding your high lunge. Plant your hands to the floor, step back to plank pose. Protraction through the shoulder blades, engagement through your core, hold. Shift forward, very slow descent to the floor. Scooping up to your cobra or up dog, back to your down dog. Good, let's move it again forward, plank pose. Lowering ourselves down, scooping up towards our cobra. Lower all the way back down onto the floor. Good, interlace the fingers behind the back, squeeze your glutes, open the heart. Inhale, lift your nose, squeeze. Have a little movement here. Half locust. Lovely, gently release. Plant your hands, step back, down dog. Raising your right leg nice and high. Bring the leg through the gates of the arms. Raising up high lunge. Take the hands behind you, interlace the fingers. Puff the chest. Holding it here. Bring the shoulders and the core back in, leaning forward into our humble lunge. Lovely. Gently coming back up, raise the hands. Big step, this foot's going to lift. H stand, holding it here. Gently draw the knees together. Left hand reaches for your ankle, hold it here. Gently release, raise both arms back up, sit low chair pose. Exhale, deep forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, plank pose. Shift forward, chaturanga. Scoop up to your cobra. Back and up, downward facing dog. Again, shift forward, plank pose. Slow descent to the floor. Scoop up to your cobra. Up and back, down dog. Left leg, lift high. Bringing it through the gates of the arms. Raise both arms. Take them behind you. Puff the chest, open the heart. Good. Close the core, close the shoulders, bow your head forward. Bring the body back. Raise the arms. Big step up to your H stand. Knees join. Right hand grabs the ankle. Hold it here. Bring the feet together. Bend your knees. Raise the arms. Chair pose. Exhale, deep forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, maybe grab your bricks. Right knee is going to bend. Imagine you're going to take like a little flamingo look. And you're going to have a little lean back into the heel. And gently bring it back. Little lean into the heel, maybe the toes lift and back. I've got blocks, you don't have to have blocks. If the knee's bent, that's fine, you can still move like this. Little lean into it and back. Good, gently bring it back down. Shake it out. Let's go second side, left knee bends, little flamingo. Lean into it. Maybe the head bows, maybe the heel lifts, maybe not. Not the heel, the toe, should I say. Gently lean, little lift, and back, It's nothing massive. It's just a take on one of poses, but I just want you to feel the hamstring. So keep the knees together. Yes, and then have a little lean. So the knees are kissing. Good, gently release. Deep forward fold. Try right leg one more time. Knees are kissing. This time, if you were thinking, Kel, I felt happy with where I was, stay where you are. Maybe walk your hands back to where I am. Then lean into it as you take a little stretch. My little legs are having a little shake here. Good, gently bring it back. Let's try second side. Take a halfway lift, take a little break. Come back. Left leg. Having that little stretch. And then gently bring it back. Roll up through the body. Good. Let's take our left leg. Bring the knees to kiss. Grab a hold of the ankle. Now you can use a strap here. I've got the wall. You can let go of the wall. Let's raise our right arm up to the ceiling. Kick your foot into your hand. Now, this is depending if you've got an outer grip or an inside grip. It's going to depend on how your shoulders feel. Try both. Each is going to give you a different result. Kicking into it, just raising up. I don't want a high dancer. I just want the legs to work first. Maybe puff the chest a little more. Now have a little tilt. Gently bring it back and release. Roll it out. Second side. Bringing it in, raising it up. Little puff and a little lift. Maybe bring a little tilt into it. Good, gently bring everything back in. Exhale, deep forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, bend your knees all the way down. Sitting down into your boat pose. Holding it here. Extending your legs, raising the arms, inhale. Flex the feet, exhale, reach forward. Have a little movement side to side. Let the head come down. Lovely. Rolling back up, bend your left knee, open the hip, pull the socket in, raising back up, inhale, reach forwards. Good, gently come back up. Take your arms out to the side, but twist towards the leg that's bent. Reach forward. The front hand grabs the foot or whatever it can grab, and the back arm reaches up and over in the diagonal. If you want, that top hand can go forward and reach the toes as well while you're still in a rotation. You can have a gentle pull as opening up your side body. Lovely. Gently bring it back. Have a little twist to the other side. And come back. Switching legs. Opening it out. Raising the arms, reaching forward. Lovely, coming on up, taking the arms out to the side, twisting towards that bent leg, reaching forward, arm up and over. And if you went for the toes on that side, do it. It's more for that rotation. Slowly coming on up, having a twist to the other side. Coming on back, drawing both knees in, have a little rounding here. Lovely. And a gentle roll all the way down. Hugging your knees into your chest. Let's stretch the legs up towards the ceiling. Give them a little shake and a little ease. Making our way into our happy baby. Maybe our happy butterfly. Drawing your knees back in, and let's take a twist towards a side, it doesn't matter which. You can always lift up and over to the other side. And gently coming on back. I invite you to take a comfortable place for yourself. So either bending your knees, knocking them in, stretching the legs out. But take a moment to have a few sighing breaths out. And just have a little scan around your body, noticing how you feel, what has worked, what has opened. Gently have a big stretch, a little move. Options just to stay flat and think this is where I'm going to stay for a little longer. But you can roll to a side with me, and you can always come up to a seat. I want you, if you are sitting with me, to bring your hands together. Keep the thumbs together and the pinkies together, but opening out the other fingers, creating a lotus. So this is our lotus mudra. Draw it in towards your heart centers. Bow your heads, but I want you to place your affirmation, your thoughts, your whatever it is you're working on into the center of this lotus mudra. Maybe repeating it to yourself a few more times. And remember the journey of the lotus flower, how it lives in murky waters but blooms so beautiful when it reaches the top. Close your mudra, bow your heads and thank your bodies. And I thank you for letting me be your guide. Namaste.